Will autonomous driving eliminate drivers? Beijing has entered the stage of manned demonstration application of unmanned vehicles, with a total of 116 test vehicles driving nearly 2 million kilometers. In the commercialization pilot, the order volume of unmanned taxis has reached 1.5 million people, with a user praise rate of over 95%. The ride of an autonomous taxi is very convenient. Simply select the departure station and destination through the mobile app, and you can quickly summon an autonomous car. Although the steering wheel is still retained in the driver's seat, there is no need for manual operation, and the vehicle will automatically turn and safely transport passengers to their destination. After entering a new stage of commercialization pilot for autonomous taxis, more emphasis will be placed on assessing the service capabilities of autonomous driving enterprises. They will conduct professional argumentation and actual vehicle evaluation, mainly focusing on three aspects: safety risks in passenger cars, traffic environment risks, and autonomous driving function risks. Next, Beijing's high-level autonomous driving demonstration zone will promote a wider range of technological iterations, expand rich application scenarios, and gradually expand to complete the construction of a 500 square kilometer area. They will also promote the opening of autonomous driving on highways, facilitate the connection of autonomous driving in important scenarios such as airports and train stations, and focus on the mass production application of autonomous driving vehicle terminals and the coordinated development of the automotive chip industry chain, building an industrial ecosystem of intelligent connected vehicles. Autonomous driving will eliminate drivers working in specific fields, such as docks, mines, logistics, and industrial manufacturing, and will definitely be the first to be replaced to some extent. We usually think of drivers as taxis, specialized vehicles, freight drivers, and even ourselves who drive every day. This is different from drivers in specific fields. In the future, with the further development of 6G, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things, by re-establishing work rules, specific routes and specific tasks can replace drivers in the vast majority of scenarios. But according to the national conditions, we will specifically talk about the large truck drivers in China. This is a very large group, just like the service industry, which supports a large number of labor groups. Because if you have stayed in a small town, you will find a phenomenon that if the local industry is not developed, there are more people driving large trucks to make a living, mainly engaged in freight and logistics. In the short term, the demand and process of freight transportation are complex and variable, and it is difficult to establish norms and standards. It requires the entire infrastructure to work hard to replace the majority of freight drivers, which will also bring some social problems. After all, the number of job opportunities for drivers is decreasing, and people living in small places lack another way to make a living.